Morse is a graphical tool to create, manipulate, and query semantic data. Everything is performed visually, so the user does not need to understand Sparkle. They don't even need to understand that they are manipulating a semantic database. Morse can connect to any RDF triple store with a Sparkle endpoint. If you have built an RDF OWL compliance ontology, Morse will sit on top of it and allow you to do everything you are seeing in this video. All the forms you are seeing are dynamically generated and driven by the structure of your ontology. Morse supports the creation of symmetric and asymmetric links, which are created by connecting entities together on the screen. The link type options depend on the types of entities being linked. In this demo, you can see that the links available between person and person are different from the options available between person and vehicle. Again, these options are driven by the ontology. Once we click Save, the link is created. Morse uses the same visual paradigm for data entry and for queries. It supports fixed, flexible, and mixed queries. We will explain these as we go on. Here's an example of fixed. Let's find all the people that own cars in our database. We drag a person from the palette and then a vehicle. We don't apply any filters, and we link them using the links defined in the ontology. The system returns all the networks that match the criteria, and we can review each one individually by examining the contents of each entity in the Properties panel on the right. Once we've identified the network in which we're interested, we drop it into the main workspace. We will now look at an example of a flexible query. What is a flexible query? Think 6 degrees of separation. We have a little network in our database. Let's write a query that will find a path from Stephen to the Suzuki Alto. We drop a person entity and we filter it on first name, Stephen. We then drop a vehicle and filter it by the make, Suzuki. We specify a flexible link between the two entities and define the degrees of separation between the two of them. We execute the search and the system returns all the networks that satisfy the query. In this case, there is only one. We examine it and we can see a path between Stephen and the Suzuki Alto. When we find the right result, we drop it into our main workspace.